And there shall be false prophets in the world who shall guide humanity towards their own demise. But they will do it in such a tempting way that people will feel honored to do so. What is a false prophet? Well, the main question would be, what is something false in a sick society? Well, if it is about a sick society, then technically everything about it is false. Because sickness only happens when you're not doing the right things, when you're untrue to yourself. When you're not true to yourself, to you who you truly are, not the self, because the self is accumulated in time. The point, and well, it is a result of your ideas, emotions, other people's ideas and emotions, and well, all these being put together, you create a sense of self. Now, in a sick society, false prophets will always be everywhere. False prophets are people who will always promise you salvation, because that's ultimately what people want. That's what, let's call it the soul, wants. And you have false prophets everywhere. You have the mass media, and you should know that media comes from the Greek Medea, who was the goddess of deceit and manipulation. And you have false prophets under the guise of politicians and many senators. You know, they always promise you the truth, they always promise you a brighter future. A sick society is always about the future. It's never about the past, because it's too superficial to remember the past and to learn from the mistakes of the past. Now, the point is, how I see false prophets is like this. False prophets are only the heralds of false dreams and hopes, because dreams sell the most in this world. In a sick society, dreams sell the most, because it's not about helping the person, but it's about making them feel that they are going to be helped. Because, as I've also been saying, when you deal with sick people, or especially with superficial people, your reality, or reality as it is, never matters. It's all about their reality, because you can only manipulate them through their own reality. If you can plant certain seeds of reality in their minds, then you can easily help them. Superficial people are just, well, molds, right? They are just waiting to be molded into something. Because if you don't believe into something that supports you, well, you'll easily fall for whatever some other people will recommend you do, right? And there are always people around you to recommend you to do this and that. That's why you see so many people fighting for false causes. They are just superficial. They don't believe in something, and well, they will be mind shaped and mind molded into something that, well, will give them the impression they're doing the right thing. See, there have been many people who said it has been prophesied that a lot of false prophets will come in society, you know, in the name of the beast or whatever evil entities that religions have concocted. See, false prophets are not coming. This is a sick society. A sick society is represented by false prophets. They are not gonna come. They've already been here. They've always been here. They are already here. And obviously, well, see, they will also come, because false prophets breed more false prophets. Sick societies always breed sick citizens, more or less. Not everyone is sick, but when it is a lot of superficiality, it can only exist through more of it, and it will always breed more of it, because that is its own substance. That is the only way it can exist. Are the false prophets gonna come in this society? As I've said, we live already in a sick society. Are they gonna come? Well, they've always been here. They're already here, do not worry about that. Become introspective, and you will differentiate in between something which is true to you, which is true to your peers, but is always false when presented by other people. Because, see, All sorts of distractions are good for us until they're no longer good for us, until we are capable of discerning through the illusions. Because false prophets always sell you illusions. Their ultimate purpose is to hook you in their own agenda and make you a slave of it, and also make you feel good about it. That's how narcissistic behavior looks like, making you that feeling bad is good. All this being said, you are appreciated. Take care. Ferenc Board signing out.